What's up, guys? I'm here at the People's Film Festival. We're outside. We're doing the red carpet thing. I got my man Chocolate here, and he's going to give me a little background on what he does and what he's all about and what's been going on with him.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Well, as he just stated, my name is Chocolate. My background is I'm a motivational speaker. I did 21 years in prison. I've been home 7 years now. I try to go to the schools and neighborhoods, where it seems like there's a lot of anarchy with the youth and the people in the block, and speaks to them.
And let me ask you something, Chocolate. What do you think is the difference between gangs back in the day and gangs today? Is there a difference that you see?
Yes, there's a great amount of difference. See, back in the days, and not to sound like an old fogey, we had morals and respect for our elders and our neighborhoods. We wouldn't allow a next group of people come in our neighborhood and do what these kids are allowing them to do today, tear the neighborhoods up.
Respecting the gangs. You heard it here with Chocolate. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
One of the objectives of the People's Film Festival is to take films and attach them to the community, because a lot of times films that are produced after they're shown, they're shelved. And what happens after that? There's no life, but there should be life. We have a group of people here who have experienced criminal justice in their own way. We have Detective Charles Berkeley.
I just made a YouTube video, and it's called Retired NYPD Detective Says Don't Speak to the Police. I got almost 80,000 hits. What you do, and this is what I tell people all the time, especially young people, you don't speak to the police at all. It's gotten that bad. You don't say nothing at all. When a police officer stops you and you know you haven't done anything, you just, if I could demonstrate it, you just stand right here, and you look at the officer, you put your hands down, and when the cop says, "What's your name? Do you live around here?" This is what you say. "Officer, am I under arrest?" The officer says, "I just asked you your name." "Officer, am I under arrest?" Now, by me saying that, NYPD is very upset at me, and the reason why I tell young people to do that is because if you engage them, technically, you're being interrogated on the street. Also, you look at that officer, you look at his name, you remember his shield number, that at this point in time, this date and time, this location, I was stopped by the police, but you don't tell an officer why he has you stopped, that, "Oh, I want your name and everything, I'm gonna make a complaint." You don't do that. Because now what they're gonna do is lock you up and charge you for disorderly conduct. In our communities, the black communities, we don't really own our communities. So how can we control the things that goes on around us?
We were thinking that we were going to make a movie about solitary confinement, and something just sort of kind of clicked in our head that, oh wow, I think if you look at sort of how the criminal justice system is negatively impacting people, I think it's impacting people way more on that really low level of just getting caught up in the street, things like stop and frisk. That's the way that the criminal justice system is actually entering people's lives on a daily basis. That's how the system is entering into your house. That's how that system is entering into your family.
Black and Latino males feel like they have no rights, and there's almost so used to rights being violated that they just go along with anything.
Okay, my name is Deirdre Baker. I actually grew up right in this neighborhood, 128th, 127th Street, Lenox Avenue. In 1973, I was convicted for possession of a dangerous drug in the first degree, sentenced to 15 to life under the Rockefeller drug law. I served 6 years in prison of that 15 to life sentence. I formed a committee called the Committee Against Life for Drugs. We formed the committee, we wrote to every member of the New York State Senate and legislature, all the judges. I was pardoned in 1979. The same day I was pardoned, Governor Rockefeller died under strange circumstances. So it was rather ironic for me that he died the same day I was pardoned. But the thing that I find very interesting here is we're talking about the criminal justice system, okay? And that's the key word, system.
The system preys on people that are not organized. They prey on people that are disheveled. they prey on, which is a lot of us. A lot of us are not organized.
We're gonna get the truth. But Tyrone, please, just address the audience real quick.
Good afternoon. As stated, my name is Tyrone Robbins, formerly incarcerated. I did 29 years straight in New York State Prison. I was in Attica when it happened in 1971. What we're trying to do now, and Veronica has got on board with it, to say, you know what, let's make the truth. After doing an extensive amount of research, Attica is not in the archives of the Smithsonian Institute. Now, the Smithsonian Institute is supposed to bear witness or history of historical events that happened during a given era. If they say it didn't happen, if it's not written down, then it didn't happen. Fact is, and I must wrap it up right now, to the younger people that's going through that system, you got to know. And hopefully, we'll have this thing done. It'll be put on President Obama's desk for political reasons, and it will be done. And naturally, one of the first places we would like to show the raw cut is right here. Thank you.
This is Seth Panman again, signing off with you from Witness Films. I hope you enjoyed everything we showed you today, and feel free to stop by our website and check out some of our own provocative films. See you soon, guys.